Apparently, daytime became nighttime, and it's the Aurora now. I don't know. Oh, it's because I passed out. I must have passed out until nightfall. It was great that I was able to just lay on the cave floor for probably like 12 hours. Hello, one and all. My name is Teleik, and we are here again with some more of The Long Dark. Last time, we kind of made our way back to the facility. We've gotten all the survivors. We've done a lot of the side quests, gathered vaults, things like that. And I left off, we just brought everybody back and talked to Father Thomas, and he basically gave us directions to a coal mine, which is the way out of this valley and into the next area, which I believe is the end of the episode. It popped up a little thingy saying Chapter 4, so I thought maybe that Episode 4 was already in the game, but I think I'm mistaken because it said Chapter 4, not Episode 4, and I think I was just getting confused with how they do their cataloging of the story. A little strange, but I said I was going to go off and do the rest of the side quests on my own, just because I kind of felt like it, and I think it was a good idea because as soon as I went outside, like a 5-day-long blizzard just hit, which I assume is what I was preparing them for. Wolves were attacking left and right. There was just blizzard. You just couldn't see anything. I had to make fires like every 5 seconds. Used up. I almost ran out of matches. Like matches, of all things. But I made my way around the map. And gathered up all the extra stuff. So we found the artifact for the church. It gave me a rabbit skin hat. We found all the vaults. It gave me a buttload of MREs. Look at all these. Jesus, I don't even need meat anymore. As well as pistol ammo and whatnot. Look at how much ammo I have. I have 68 pistol rounds, technically 74. 31 rifle rounds, technically 41. 24 flares. My flare gun actually isn't loaded. But when I left the church, right before I headed out into the blizzard, there's wolves over there, that's cool. The phone rang, and the woman said that we needed to go check out a radio tower over here, so that we can contact the place that we're going to, that place that we kept calling as her husband. And there's a wolf over there. I have to walk directly into the wolves. Oh, nope, it already... I was about to, like, just go around them, but... We're at a point where, honestly, I'm pretty full up on weight. So I don't think I want to... How are you not dead? Because I shot you in the butt. Ah, what the fuck? Ah, you bitch. What'd you get for being a dick? Alright, so we're gonna head to that, radio tower, see what that's all about, and then we should be able to just go straight to the coal mine and leave. Why am I overweight now? How did I all of a sudden gain weight? Doesn't make sense. That's fine. We found some extra bandages too, so that's good. I ran out of them before. But overall, like, getting all that stuff wasn't incredibly exciting. We didn't get any more dialogue. So it wasn't really anything special there. Oh, we got more, we got these military pants, which are better than my other pants. We got this, lumberjack shirt, which is better than my shirt, and we got these boots, which we thought the boots that I had were pretty fucking good, but these ones ended up being a little bit better. They're not quite as warm, but they have less stamina reduction, like way less stamina reduction, like 9%, as well as better like waterproofing and defense, which is really good. And that's all good. And then we got this little ear thingy that keeps us warm. We've got a 50 Fahrenheit, a 50 degree freaking warm bonus. Like, I'm warm all the time. And even with that much warm bonus, the blizzard is still a 3-star warmth reduction, which is crazy. But we're gonna move it. We're gonna move it. But I think this is gonna be the end of the episode, in the series until they come out with the 4th one. but I mean, I haven't really had to deal with the Aurora too much as this character, and I have a feeling that if I'm gonna go to the radio tower, the only way it's gonna work is if the Aurora Borealis turns on while I'm there. And I mean, it turns on periodically, but it's so far and few between that I'm never outside when it happens. I'm always sleeping. Why does it always play sad piano music every time I cross this bridge? What is so special about this bridge? There's not even any dead bodies down below. I checked. Nobody was able to... Is this the... Yeah, the Contemplation Bridge. Everybody contemplated the correct direction. Nobody miscontemplated. Oh yeah, but they might be under the ice. They're in the river. Of course. Oh, I can put this gun away now. I don't actually know that putting the gun away makes me move faster. It just, in my brain, it should make me move faster. How have I never paid attention to this radio tower? I don't think I've ever seen it. Maybe I have at one point, I don't remember. Alright, sorry if I sound a little sick. I've been sick all week, and I'm kind of coming to the end of it. I'm at the point where it doesn't really bother me anymore, but I'm still a little congested. So, it makes me... I'll get that deep manly voice. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Birds! Alright, getting close. I'm assuming probably both of those wolves that I shot died off in the woods somewhere. That makes sense to me, because the hunting rifle's pretty powerful. I feel like they would have bled out. Oh, hey! Have I ever seen you before? Oh, I have. Have I bothered to follow the blood trail? I feel like I remember something about this, but at the same time, I kind of don't. This blood is not fresh, and... Yeah, I've been here. Oh well. That blood shouldn't be there anymore, though. If my footprints would get covered up from the last time I followed it, then the blood itself would have been covered up. Like, let's be real. I mean, I guess it technically wouldn't have gone anywhere, because it's, like, frozen in the snow, so the bloody snow would have frozen, and then it's just that more snow would have, you know, gone over the top of it, and this would have, like, melted underneath. Fucking prison bastards. Jerks, convicts. It's nice to know that they all fucking ran off and died. I'm a little worried about that woman, though, because she kind of started going a little crazy on that phone call when she was telling me about this radio tower. I mean, she seemed kind of normal towards the end, but I think she's gone crazy because she was in an abusive relationship, and her husband just didn't allow her to be anything other than a farmer's wife. She was talking about how she could have been more, could have been like a doctor like me. And all this and that, and her husband just didn't let her, and so, you know, the wolves got him. But she seemed a little frantic by that. More wolves? By that point in the conversation. I turn off here, don't I? Aha! Joke's on you, wolves. She seemed pretty calm in the end, though. She was just saying that, you know, the girl gets lonely. So, I mean, I really wanted like an epic gun battle with the, uh-oh. This might be a bear cave. Dead deer over there. There's no regular wolves wandering around to attack the regular deer. Unless they like fell off the cliff. I know they don't really do that, but that would be hilarious. But I was a little worried that maybe we'll have an epic gun battle with the girl. She'll be there at the radio tower waiting for us. That I can pretty much guarantee. She's probably going to be at the radio tower or at the coal mine. One of the two. That makes sense to me. Poor deer. Well, there weren't any bones in that cave, so I can't say that it's a bear cave, because when it is a bear cave, I think they usually, like, specify it, like, by adding bones and stuff. But there weren't any in there. Uh-oh. I didn't realize I had a hand grip. I gotta let my stamina recharge. Pretty sure what I need is up there. Oh, this might just be a shortcut, because it looks like there's a road that goes around to the bottom side. Oh, well, I'm taking the shortcut, damn it. I think that's the last of my water. Oh, not quite. It was only used half of it. Alright, now let's go up. If with my full hand strength, I can't make it all the way up there, I'm going to be very disappointed in myself. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You're getting there. You can do it. Oh, it's because now I'm kind of over encumbered. Or no, maybe you just get slower towards the top. There you go. You're getting it. You're up there. Congratulations. You did it. We took a shortcut. That's way better than going all the way around, except for the part where now I'm incredibly tired and I need to sleep for 8 hours. Which over-encumbered me, thank you. I made it up. Hilltop Cave. I've been to a cave over there. So I need to head more this way. Trying to get to the top of this little ridge here so that I can speed up a little bit. So the radio tower is over there. Yeah, you're telling me. But you just got up. It's been like 2 hours in the day. You can't sleep for 8 hours every time you are awake for 2 hours. It just doesn't work. Your arms are tired. You don't sleep for 8 hours. You should be able to recover that tiredness in like 1 hour. You won't be able to climb another rope because you're that tired, but, you know. Shouldn't take a full night's sleep to recover from one rope climb. How out of shape are you? It's like me. Like if I climbed that rope, I would need a day of recovery because I'm
the radio
a little
tower.
fat kid.
So I have a chance at least.
Maybe as long as that crazy bear doesn't come out and around. How do I get in? Oh, on that side. Hey, I can attach a rope to this. Not that I have a rope. Man, this goes all the way down. But look at that. You could just see everything. I like the bridge. Oh, it's so cool. I want to jump off. Oh, I forgot I can't I was trying to sprint and jump. Whee! Well, there's like logs and stuff down there. Oh, this brings you down here, and then maybe you use this rock to go farther down. To like down here. Oh, that killed me. Alright, let's move on with our lives. So, we've got fancy radio tower here, seems to be intact. What's-his-face didn't bother to come by and steal all the radio parts. Pry bar, I don't need that. Broken arrows.
Bodies, Molly.
Oh, Molly's the one who's been running around killing the prisoners.
Probably useful.
Not necessary. Hacksaw, which I took the liberty of taking. Ooh, thanks, man. Add that to my collection. Alright, let's go inside. I have to sleep anyway, so.
Can only hope the radio in here is in better shape than everything else in the valley.
Well, let's turn on the light. Even though I can't really bring anything else with me, I kind of feel like searching everything still. Ooh, I will take that.
Handy.
I took the one that's low quality out of the thingy, but these are all things. I think episode 4 is going to be another one with her. I think it's because they just added a coastline area. And I think she is going to be taking that coastline. Because I realized that when... oh, I thought I could take that cassette. I realized that... Ooh! Never too many. God, now I have so much ammo that I'm also taking into the next chapter. But they said that the coal mine goes through to the coastline. Interesting. Those might be actually better gloves. Which means I might take these to scrap and, you know, make that better. Oh, good. I was running low on water. I'm gonna... No, not moldy. Alright, nothing too impressive. Oh, so what I didn't mention is, out of everything that I did, the two things that I did not do and finish, just because I really didn't feel like it right now, is I didn't go do the ice fishing, because just, it doesn't really intrigue me at all. And I didn't find the last two, which is what this is, collectibles. It wanted one more note from the forest people and one more note from Pleasant Valley or whatever. And there's no indicator as to where those are. They could literally be anywhere. Apparently this one was right here. So I didn't do that because I didn't know where else to look. It all happened during a storm, so we'll never know exactly what the hell went on out there. All we do know is we're cut off from the highway now. Tons and tons of rocks stand between us and the rest of Great Bear. An earthquake, maybe? I think I'm supposed to try to use the radio first. Oh, it's great. I get to do this in darkness.
Yep, the radio's sure dead. Well, that trip was a waste. I should get some shut-eye. Strike off for the mine Father Tom mentioned in the morning. It's time to say bye to Pleasant Valley.
Haha, but then you'll wake up and it'll be the Aurora. How much sleep did I get? Did you increase my sleepometer?
Huh, the radio. It's working.
Wow.
Damn. Why can't I get anything?
Come in, this is Perseverance Mills.
Hello?
Come in. Hello?
Can anyone hear me?
Is this the radio station at Perseverance Mills?
Can you hear me?
We need help. There's some kind of quarantine situation. Hello?
Mackenzie.
What do you mean quarantine?
Mackenzie, is that you?
Is there a doctor with you? We need a doctor or medical assistance, anything.
I can hear him, but he can't hear me.
We're cut off.
You're alive? Damn, Mackenzie. You're alive. And on your way to Perseverance Mills. I've got to get there.
Uh-oh.
Electricity. Must be reacting to the lights in the sky. What is it, Molly?
We have a lot in common, you and I.
How's that?
Both left our men behind. We both like to be alone. We're both hiding from our pasts.
I don't know what you mean.
Yes, you do. I didn't kill him, you know. I wanted to. So many times. I just never had the courage. And as bad as it got at times, at least I wouldn't be alone. Being alone would be worse. That's what I told myself.
I don't judge you, Molly.
I didn't kill him, but I may as well have. I watched while the wolves surrounded him. I knew what was coming. I had a rifle in my hands. I could have helped them.
Molly.
It all happened in slow motion, you know, like a ballet. They were so quiet and confident, like there was no other way it could end. And I just stood there, frozen. He was yelling at me to shoot, but I couldn't. They circled. And then they were on him, like a force of nature.
Molly. Why are you telling me this?
Because it's important for someone to know
For someone to know what?
that I don't regret it. Not for a second.
The convict. Outside with the arrows in his back. That your handiwork too?
Yeah. They're all gonna pay now, Astrid.
Who are?
All of them. We've been in the background, in the shadows, invisible, overlooked for too long. Not anymore.
I'm not sure revenge is the answer, Molly.
Maybe not, but it'll do for now. Feels good to be on this side of the hunt. So I'm making up for lost time. Take care of yourself, Doctor.
You too, Molly.
Tell me one last thing. Your pilot. The one you left behind. You one of the good ones?
Yes, he is. But things are complicated between us. Let's just say I wouldn't want to find him with an arrow in his back.
Then I hope to never meet him. It's been good talking with you, Astrid. For a little while, you took the loneliness away. I hope you find what you're looking for. I hope you can help those people up in Perseverance Mills and find some peace for yourself.
Thank you, Molly. I hope you can find some peace too.
I'm a little worried. I don't know if her rampage is that she wants to kill all men, or if she wants to kill all bad men. A little worrisome on that part. Alright, so we've got everything that we can get from here. Let's try to lose some weight again. Okay, we dropped stuff and we are good to go. So, outside's looking all fine and dandy. We've got to find our way to the mine now, which is, of course, on the complete other side of the map. We didn't find any ropes anywhere, so I can't exactly just rope it down. That would deplete all my stamina anyway. Doesn't mean I can't still find my way down. I'm pretty good at shuffling my, Skyrimming down the mountains. Yeah, this is a perfect mountain to Skyrim down, too. Perfect. And down we go. See, why even bother having rope tie-offs when you can just do that? The ropes are mostly just for climbing up. Oh, you know what I could do is I could have moved the rope from that one to that one. It's probably what you're supposed to do. Because you can untie the ropes and then move them to other rope thingies. Those wolves still hanging out back there? Maybe. Probably not. Probably moved on. Going the right way? Yeah. Run to the coal mines. I gotta find my way out to the mines. And so that was interesting. So I knew this episode took place around the same time as either episode 1 or 2 for Mackenzie. I knew it had to be closer to episode 2 than episode 1 because in episode 1, you kind of, like, you're just behind her, you know? Because you crash at the same time, obviously, so you're right behind her. But she was just one day prior to you in this church that gets burned down, goes to the prison bus and all that, so she's only one day ahead of you. And so she runs off, and then she passes out into the winter, which kind of puts her, like, a day behind you, which is kind of where I am now. Now I'm, like, a day behind. So when I hit the radio, it synced up conveniently to when he was on the radio in chapter 2. And, right now, as I speak, like, while I go to the coal mine, he's gonna, like, as I'm on my way there, he's on his way to the dam. So when I get to the coal mine, he'll probably have gotten to the dam. So whatever happens to me in the coal mine, our big old cliffhanger with him at the dam is going to be happening at the same time. So it's like, oh boy, he's alive. I can't wait for him to be alive. But the funny thing is because of the way this is syncing up, I know that when he mentions the woman that he's captured, my original speculation was that it was going to be a woman that's not Astrid. And I think I'm totally right, because I can't be in two places at the same time. So since I'm going to be at the coal mine at the exact same time that he's over there beating up Mackenzie, I'm not the one that he has in captivity. Easy, easy. Sneak past him, lemon squeezy. That's the thing is, I always thought the Timberwolf encounters were not necessarily scripted, but like kind of randomized in the sense, almost like an old RPG's random battle encounter system, where you just randomly go into enemy battles based on, and games did it differently based on number of steps versus a division equation or whatever. So I always thought it was like that. So it's just like you're wandering, and then all of a sudden it just spawns them, and they come at you. I never realized that you can actually see them in the distance and avoid them. I always just thought the game was smart enough to put them somewhere that you can't see and have them run out from around a corner. But it didn't seem to do that. At one point, I was literally fighting a wolf encounter, and I was trying to use up flares instead of revolver rounds. And I shot, if you shoot them directly with the flare gun, it doesn't really lower the encounter menu or the encounter bar very much. And so I was like running away from them as I was reloading to try to, you know, stave off damage. And I ran into another wolf encounter at the same time. So I was fighting like 5 of them. But 2 of them ran away because as I was fighting the other 3, their bar continued to go down. And their bar was pretty low when I hit the other wolves. God, where are these wolves coming from?
Better stay alert.
4 of them. This is a big one. This one I think was scripted. Nope. Stop. Run. Ah! Yeah, fuck you. Well, you're gone. Is it because the bullets weigh more in my gun than they do not in my gun? I don't understand. I killed your friend, but I can't harvest his bones. That was the biggest wolf pack I've had to fight yet. That was all one pack and not just two simultaneous ones. Oh, interesting. Gotta crawl through. Oh, but I wanted to loot the things that were leaving. Make sure you've completed all other missions and tasks before exploring the mine. This is the point of no return. Oh, I do get to. Okay, so this is where I'm gonna make a quick save so that I can have this if I need it. All right, cool. It's light
Looks
time.
iffy.
Of course, it's iffy. There's gonna be an earthquake, and we're gonna get sealed up inside. Or at the very least, it's gonna seal up our way back. Yeah, that's, yep, expected that.
It's a mine, all right. Air is thick.
Looks around, sees mine shafts. Yep, that's a mine.
Dead end. Alright, I have to find another way.
They must have barred it off because it was an unsafe
No
area.
way to know how deep it goes.
I think the wolves are gonna find their way in here. Ooh. Lame.
I'll take it.
No, no. No, no. No. Oops. We want that soda, though. Ah, crack a cold one. Doesn't get any colder than snowy. Try to save my water since I don't have a lot of it. No! I got hit in the face with a rock. I knew it would happen. Now the wolves can't follow me. Hey, lady, get up.
Okay. Nothing broken. Still breathing.
Might as well use it.
We can probably duck under those rocks.
Yes. Oh, cool. It tells me how long my flare lasts. Do I have a injury from that? You dick. Yeah, I'm gonna use a bandage. That's what they're for. You're gonna have to deal with the pain, though, on your own. We're not babies here. Unless we're in battle, we don't need to solve all of our status problems. The sprain stuff just wasn't gonna go away unless I actually slept. Keep away from electro hazards. Nearby water can become electrified too. Yes, that will kill me dead. Ooh, choices. That's not a choice. This way we go. Apparently daytime became nighttime and it's the aurora now. I don't know. Oh, it's because I passed out. I must have passed out until nightfall. It was great that I was able to just lay on the cave floor for probably like 12 hours. I don't know why I need the burned out fuse.
This elevator looks like the only way out
Oh.
of here.
That would probably explain it.
I think I can use this.
Thank you for one of my bandages back. Aha! Something to use my pry bar on. Yeah, you can add to my collection.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Nobody but me. Oh, I can't look in the porta potty? Oh, there's another pry bar. Up we go. I don't know if we need to collect. Oh, is this the fuse for the elevator? Okay, so we're taking all these broken. Oh, I could have climbed up this way. Interesting. We got all these broken fuses, and I don't think this is going to do us any good. We need to get a good fuse, I assume. Nothing through there. No trespassing. What? A lock? I can just squeeze through these bars. I can climb over it too. There's no barbed wire or anything. Oh yeah. If I could get up there, I could take the lit fuse. This fuse is so lit. Come on, climb up. Gotta take the good fuse. Get up. For the love of God, get up.
This will come in handy.
Replacement fuse. So that should have, yeah, that turned off all the light here. Can I throw that? Oh, I can. Just in time. Wait, why is that still electrified? Ooh.
This stuff will come in handy.
Sorry, bucko. Can't go through there, but now I can get in that door. Is the door this way? I'm already lost. The door may not have been this way, but there are fuses here. Supply bin? What do you got for me, bucko? Flare.
Take it.
I don't need any of those other things. I just want your fuse box. Perfect. We kind of open up more areas as we do that.
More dead ends.
Now we can go this way. Oh, is this cold? This water's apparently cold. That's why it's giving me like lamp fuel and stuff. I don't think I need the dead flares. What happens if I put one of these in there? Oh my god. Taking that out though. I love that that's something that you can do. I don't think it's necessary though. My feet are probably frozen, I bet. Yeah, my socks are wet. Oh, okay, so I'm here. What do I need for you? Is there a fuse box inside the elevator? No. I have to figure out what fuse box goes to the elevator. Probably this one? I'll give you one of these fuses. I think that did add power to this area. There might be another spot to stick a fuse around here. Ah, you, yes. What am I missing? What are we still needing to power?
This stuff will come in handy.
Okay, so we have that. So where do we put the last fuse? There we go, nice and bright. This one's a puzzler. Elevator this way. Got this horror music going on as though I'm gonna get attacked by something. So we have a fuse in you. There's gotta be a third one somewhere. Is it this one?
Last one.
Alright, in theory that should be it, right? Let's see what this elevator do. God, I would not trust this elevator in the slightest. Not that I really have much of a choice, but... Oof. Oof, that's sketchy. Making my way down mine, gonna get out of here. Smells like coal. I don't really like black lung. Black lung killed my dad. Why would I need to make fire here?
A way out, finally.
Ooh.
Looks like this has been here a while.
Bust that open. Ooh, yeah, that's the stuff. Nah. The Crossroads Elegy.
What the hell?
Oh, those are dead. Oh my god. What in the actual hell? I like orcas.
The world is changing. Has changed. The aurora, the weather, wildlife. It somehow feels like Mother Nature is crying out. Or maybe she's warning us of what's to come. People like Molly or Father Tom, or the crash survivors. They're just the ones left behind. Damaged people. The hopeful and the hopeless. What will this new world do to them? Will it make them harder? Will it break them? I'm not sure I can help them. And I don't know what I'll find when I get to where I'm going. But what I do know is this. Mackenzie is alive, and he's heading to Perseverance Mills. And that means I have to get there before it's too late. I may not be able to stop this darkness from coming, but I'll be damned if I'm gonna let it happen without a fight.
God, I love that. Something about that rise against oppression, like in games, is just so good to me. And this game just does it in such a different way, because it's always that one person it's usually like an RPG, you know, and you have that one character that just lives in the slums somewhere or whatever, and it's just, there's this dark evil reigning over the world. People die left and right, monsters roam the land, and there's just groups of survivors here and there, and then you're just like, I don't like this, and you rise up and you're like, I'm gonna become stronger than everybody, and you just kick everybody's ass, and then you beat the bad guy, and you save the day. And like it's almost like it's doing that. But what would you do if you're in a situation like that, but the enemy is ethereal? I mean, and then you have like Final Fantasy, where it's always like, I've got to kill gods, go up against the gods, and surpass them even, and show them that they're mortal or whatever. Kind of like God of War. But seriously, like, what would you do? Like, what can you do when the evil that is destroying the world isn't actually a physical thing? You want to be the one to stop that evil, but it's this paranormal nature. You're trying to go against literally nature itself. And what do you do? Because nature is trying to kill you, but you don't want nature to die. But then at the same time, you have to kill nature in order to save nature. It's a weird spin. And this is like an interesting spin on like climate change almost. In like a totally different way. Like, what if Mother Nature fought back? We've been doing so much bad to the planet for so long, and the planet is just on the verge of dying. The planet as a living creature just decides to fight back and just sends all of its armies after people just to wipe them out so it can heal. It's kind of like what this is. So good. I like that. I mean, maybe, I don't know, it's weird because this story is like super exciting to me because it's so weirdly political, but also like epic and action-y. So it's not like super in depth like a Final Fantasy game or something like that, a fucking Dragon Quest or whatever. But at the same time, it really is. It's weird. I don't really fully understand. I'm still, but it leaves you craving more. I want to know, like, when it comes to paranormal stuff, I always want to know why. Like, what was this person's concept as to why this paranormal thing is happening? Because we don't really know anything about the paranormal when it comes to, like, ghosts and things like that. Most people shrug it off like it doesn't exist. Science doesn't really explain it, so they shrug it off kind of like it doesn't exist. Some people have come up with, like, theoretical theories, some theories, as to what maybe it is, but there's no way to test it because nobody, like, there's no proof. Nobody is like, all right, this location has a ghost in it. 100% guaranteed. Anybody who goes there can be like, yep, there's a ghost here. That's exactly what this is. That doesn't exist. We don't really have that. It's just areas that are like, ooh, spoopy rumors about this house might be haunted, but half the people say they heard something and half the people say they didn't. And that's kind of the perfect tactic that a ghost could give. That's exactly what the ghost wants you to think. That way you don't burn their house down, you know? But I always want to know, like, the reasoning. Like, what are they going to say is the reason why this aurora is happening? What are they going to say is the explanation for how the aurora does what it does to the animals? What are they going to do to allow me to end this story? Is the story even going to end good? Is this aurora going to have something to do with the quarantine? Is it going to be man-made after all? Is it going to turn into, like, some Resident Evil supernatural stuff towards the end? Am I going to start fighting mutated monsters as I build up this incredible arsenal that I have of ammunition and whatnot? Am I going to have to combine this survival aspect with some hardcore combat? Like, the Timberwolves took combat. Well, straight up, it just added combat. There wasn't really combat before. If you didn't kill a wolf or a bear from a distance, you pretty much died. Like, you could do that weird click action thing to make it go away, but it doesn't really do you a whole lot of good. There's no, like, defending. There's no live action. It's just you had to stop what you were doing every time something attacked you. And heaven forbid you be attacked by a bear, because you're just gone. There's no fighting that. There's no getting stronger and then winning. Like, it doesn't do that. But with these Timberwolves, it's nothing. There's no stopping the action. So you just keep going. And so they literally kind of just added combat. Like, if they wanted to, they could take the hatchet or something and turn it into a melee weapon, like, and add swing mechanics to it, so you could just swing it at the wolves. Like, even with the regular wolves, they could add a mechanic to where if you swing it at the right time and hit them in the head or something, it knocks them out of the way, and they don't get the lunge on you. But it's cool, because if they wanted to, they could take this into, like, a weird supernatural direction. I don't think they're going to. Like, I don't think it's gonna, like, turn supernatural in the sense of, you know, Resident Evil monsters and things like that coming out. But I wouldn't be surprised if maybe we get some gunfights and things like that now that we're starting to have some bad guys. That would be interesting. Like I said, I was really looking forward to the concept of that with the prisoners, but Molly, I guess, went and killed them all. So it was what it was. But I don't know. I really look forward to see what Chapter 4 holds, because that's going to be our path to the lumber place, whatever that is, the quarantine. But for now, that's going to be the end of The Long Dark until the next episode comes out. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know how I'm doing in the comments below. And I will see all y'all next go around.